Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back with another video, and today we're going to be reacting to top 10 German inventions that changed the world. We are continuing on our little Germany spree, which I've enjoyed even though it's been about 2 videos so far. But yeah, top 10 German inventions that changed the world. Going into this, I have no idea of any German inventions that have changed the world, and at least I'm honest about it, guys. Yes, as an American, we don't really look too much outside of our own borders, and that's what I'm trying to change. That's kind of the entire premise of this channel. So again, I'm just learning, so please try not to be too critical. I know I make mistakes often when I'm distinguishing different things and trying to describe things because I lack knowledge of the world outside of the United States, and that's not something that's unique to me. That's a lot of Americans. So trying to change the stereotype, guys, trying to change it. But here we go, top 10 German inventions that changed the world. Let's get it.
There's no better decision than investing in high-quality German inventions, especially if you want something that will make your life easier. There is a huge number of German inventions on the market. However, it can be difficult to find the right one. We have put together a list of the top 10 inventions in this video to assist you in finding the best German inventions. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm here with another exciting and informative video. Let's get into the video. Number 10. Diesel engine. Amongst the top German inventions, the diesel engine invented the pressure-ignited heat engine, which went on to become the predominant power source for large industries. The diesel engine...
Germany invented the diesel engine? Oh, that is insane. Oh my god.
Named after Rudolf Diesel. After getting his degree in engineering in 1880, Diesel returned to Paris when he designed and built a modern refrigeration and ice plant. Experimenting with steam and ammonia vapor, Diesel eventually settled on an oil-based fuel that was injected at the end of compression and ignited by the high temperature resulting from compression. In 1896, Diesel demonstrated an engine with an unheard of 75% efficiency, and although refined many times over the years, the diesel engine that we use today is essentially Diesel's 1896 design.
Wow.
Diesel envisioned his engine being used by individuals and small companies to compete with larger companies in areas such as farming and construction. Today, the diesel engine is indispensable in the transport and construction industries.
Yeah.
Number 9. Bunsen burner. The Bunsen burner was invented out of need and opportunity. In 1852, the University of Heidelberg wanted to hire noted chemist Robert Bunsen to head their chemistry department. To lure him, they promised to build a new chemistry laboratory. Like many European cities at that time, Heidelberg was installing coal gas lines for street and house lighting. The designers of the new laboratory took advantage of the new gas lines and planned to install gas not only for illumination but for laboratory experiments as well. The new laboratory opened in 1855 with 50 Bunsen burners ready for students and researchers to use. In 1857, Bunsen published a paper describing his burner design, and laboratories around the world began to adopt his superior burner design. Number 8. Electron microscope.
Oh my god, bro. It's a little... all these things. Of course I've heard of all these too. That's the craziest part. And I know they can't be lying either because their last name was Diesel, last name was Bunsen. Wow. Well, I always knew Germany was, they are right now really the top of the world, I would say, when it comes to engineering, especially with automobiles. But this just solidifies that. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
One of the key inventions of the 20th century is the electron microscope. It allows objects to be magnified up to 10 million times, and it has literally changed how we see the world. In 1931, the German physicist Ernst Ruska and the electrical engineer Max Knoll created the first working electron microscope. Their early prototypes weren't able to magnify as much as an optical microscope, but by the late 1930s, Ruska and Knoll had significantly improved the devices. An electron microscope uses electrostatic and electromagnetic lenses to form an image by controlling an electron beam that is focused on a target object. It allows objects as small as a single atom to be viewed. Work on the electron microscope halted during World War II. After the war, scientists from all around the world began working on improving and refining Ruska and Knowles' design. They created the scanning electron microscope, which detects electron emissions from a target, allowing scientists to see more objects than is possible with Ruska and Knowles' design. They also created the reflection electron microscope, which detects elastically scattered electrons. This allows scientists to see how particles interact with other matter. Number 7. Printing press. The method of printing from movable type was invented by Johannes Gutenberg.
I'm just so impressed right now. That's all I have to say. I'm so impressed.
The method of printing from movable type was invented by Johannes Gutenberg sometime around 1456. The scope of the invention included the creation of a metal alloy that melted easily and cooled quickly, which was used to form durable, reusable type and oil-based ink that was thick enough to adhere to the metal type, then transferred to paper or vellum and a press. The press needed to apply firm, even pressure to the printing surface, and it was likely adapted from existing vine, oil, or paper presses. Gutenberg was born in the German town of Mainz and became skilled in metal working. By 1450, Gutenberg received a loan from a financier named Johann Fust to continue his printing experiments. When Gutenberg was slow to repay the loan, Fust sued and won control of the type and press. It was under Fust's name that the first printed works, the 42-line Bible and a Psalter, were released. The Psalter in particular was magnificently decorated. Gutenberg's contribution was recognized, however, because by 1465 he was receiving a pension from the Archbishop of Mainz that included grain, wine, and clothing. Number 6. Radar system.
That's how you know it was 1465. That's one hell of a pension. Oh, that's great, bro. I'm loving this video so far. This is just, it's mind-boggling. It really is. I'm learning so much just...
grain, wine, and clothing. Number 6. Radar system. It was first indicated by James Clerk Maxwell in his groundbreaking work on electromagnetism that building of radar-like systems is possible. It was materialized only at the outset of the 20th century that different instruments and gadgets made use of electromagnetic principles, with German scientist Christian Holzmeier developing a ship detection system primarily aimed to guide ships safely through the sea haze. Designing such systems which allowed the production of small radio energy pulses was an important step towards the creation of contemporary radar systems. Amongst the popular German inventions in marine engineering and aerospace engineering, radar systems picked up quick progress during World War II and were the key element that steered the Allies towards success. Number 5. The tape recorder. The next time you listen to music on the go, remember to thank a couple of German inventors. The first practical tape recorder, the Magnetophon K1, was demonstrated in 1935. During World War II, the Allies became aware of simultaneous radio broadcasts with unusually high quality. They were aware of the existence of the magnetophone recorders, but they didn't know about the existence of high-frequency bias and PVC-backed tape. During the war, the Allies captured a number of German magnetophone recorders from Radio Luxembourg. It was an American audio engineer, John Mullen, along with the famous crooner Bing Crosby, who really put magnetic tape on the map. During the closing days of the war, Mullen was tasked with learning about German radio and electronics. At a studio in Bad Neuham, he picked up magnetophone, high-fidelity recorders, and 50 reels of recording tape. Crosby eventually invested $50,000 in the California electronics company Ampex, which became the world leader in tape recording. Number 4. The MP3 music format. MP3 stands for MPEG Audio Layer 3, and it is a standard for audio compression whereby music files...
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? MP3. I think what's so staggering about this video is the fact that these inventions span so many different industries. Like, it's not like they're focused on what, like, they're just
audio layer 3, and it is a standard for audio compression whereby music files are made smaller by a factor of 12 with little or no loss of quality. MPEG is an acronym for Motion Pictures Expert Group and is a group of standards for audio and video that are set by the Industry Standards Organization ISO. The first standard, MPEG-1, appeared in 1992 and it was for low bandwidth. Later on, the high bandwidth compression standard MPEG-2 was introduced, which was good enough for use with DVD technology. MPEG Layer 3 or MP3 involves only audio compression. In April 1989, Germany's Fraunhofer Institute received a German patent for MP3, and in 1992 it was integrated into MPEG-1. In November 1996, MP3 received a patent in the US, and in 1998, Fraunhofer began enforcing its patent rights, making developers of MP3 encoders and decoders pay a licensing fee. In the early 1990s, Fraunhofer tried to create an MP3 player, but it wasn't until the late 1990s when MP3 was integrated into the Windows operating system with Winamp that playing MP3s really caught on. Number 3. Coffee filter. Melita Benz, a Dresden housewife, grabbed her moment in 1908 when contemplating why her coffee was always overbrewed and bitter. She wanted to eliminate the harsh flavor created by boiling loose grinds or using the traditional linen technique of brewing coffee. Benz patented the invention after realizing she could make a more delightful cup by filtering away the loose grounds with an improvised paper filter, and the family firm, Melita Group KG, now employs about 3,300 people. Hence, we hope that this video helped you explore the earliest and greatest German inventions which brought technological advancements that blow your mind how these inventions changed the world. Number 2. Chip card. The products of German ingenuity are in your wallet too. Chip and pins, SIM cards, credit cards, health insurance cards, IDs, and other anything else that holds data on a chip. It started in the finance sector when banks decided that a magnetic strip and signature wasn't secure enough and looked for alternative solutions.
This is so big today, and in the future it's gonna be even like everything has a chip in it nowadays. Everything. Literally, we ran out of IP addresses. There's IPv6 now because there's so many. This is insane, guys.
The magnetic strip and signature wasn't secure enough and looked for alternative solutions. German engineers Jürgen Detloff and Helmut Gottrup developed the microprocessor cards as early as 1969 and patented them in 1977. Today, smart cards and chips are being woven into passports in Germany and Belgium, social security cards in Austria, and permanent resident cards issued by the Department of Homeland Security in the United States. Number 1. X-ray generator.
I misunderstood. It's not the same thing as like the small technology I'm talking about, but that is huge. Digital wallets are becoming more and more popular, thankfully. And the X-ray generator? What did Germany not invent, bro? What is this?
German inventors and thinkers have dominated science for centuries. As well as discovering whole fields of medicine such as bacteriology, Germans are also responsible for some of the medical inventions we take for granted. The physicist Wilhelm Conrad von Röntgen discovered X-rays in 1895. Since then, its use in radiography has only increased, with almost 200 million X-rays taken each year in the US alone to diagnose everything from broken bones to pneumonia. If you guys liked this video or this video helped you, please give the video a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date on the latest and greatest in tech info. Till next time.
Alright, that was the video, guys. I was shocked. I don't really have... It's crazy. So many German inventions, and all of which really changed the world. Like, those are big, significant impacts on how we run society today. All those inventions, especially the coffee one. Especially for you Australians, huh? But yeah, guys, I really enjoyed that. If you have any other videos on Germany, please drop them in the comments down below. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.